Hello, this is Nicholas with the Backyard TARDIS here with another podcast spotlight. Haven't done one of these in a while. If you remember the last one I did, it was on Gate World, and I had planned to do a few more, and then life happened, and my YouTube channel has been dormant for a few months. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about Dial the Gate. And this is hosted by David Reed. He is one of the original hosts of Gate World, and he had left Gate World for some opportunities with Stargate proper. Was a big part of starting up Stargate Command and doing some original work for that. And then when that all kind of fell through, we got Dial the Gate, and that kind of works in connection with the companion, and it works in connection with Gate World. And so it kind of for everything that you loved about Gate World is a lot of interviews and information as the series was going on, and they're still around, they're still doing stuff, and I still love their channel, but a lot of those interviews now are happening on Dial the Gate. And this is, it's got a different take, because this is very much long format interviews and a lot of a retrospective. And it's interesting because David has sometimes better memories of stories that some of the actors have told previously than they do. So he'll kind of guide and refresh them. And every now and then one of them, I'll have that moment where they'll look at him and they go, "Oh, you're that kind of nerd." Because they realize he knows this stuff better than they do. But so what are some of the highlights that we see here? Well, a big one for me is the series that he's been doing with Joseph Malazzi. They've been going back and kind of season by season, breaking down episode by episode, getting the tidbits. So prior to when like Gate World was interviewing him, that was when everything was still kind of hush hush, secret. And so now this is really him going back, pulling out his notes, and sitting down with David and really digging up the dirt, talking about the nitty-gritty. What was the hopes? What were the plans? What fell through? What they wanted? And a lot of letting us know, like, who was responsible for some of these decisions, some of these calls. Was it the actor? Was it this writer or director? And he can't speak to everything, but he really gives a lot of insight into that. And so that's been a really good thing. Now, I would have to say one of the most touching things that Dial the Gate did, and true emotion here, when Cliff Symes died, that hit us really hard in the Stargate community, and Dial the Gate did a wonderful tribute to him, truly touching, and so definitely worth checking out. But in addition, so we've got interviews with ones like Martin Wood, Jonathan Glassner, Robert C. Cooper, directors, writers on it, as well as actors like David Hewlett, Paul McGann, Tony Amendola, Braytak. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. So I'm going to quit there. I'm going to stop doing names. But many wonderful actors and stuff, but also as well as like people who were like the actors who played like the Wraith of the Week. They played multiple characters under a lot of prosthetics, getting to talk to them. But some other interesting stuff, like Day in the Life of a Gate Master, talking about a lot of coverage of the new Stargate Tabletop RPG, and going out to cons and doing that, going to Comic-Con, talking with the main guy behind the Companion, getting information about what the Companion is all about, even getting the Stargate Comics, IDW comic writers on, and talking to them about what their concepts of that. That was really cool. That is like the extra level of thing. I really loved when they had the SG-1, one of the early seasons concept arts, and going through and sharing all that. Coverage of the new Eagle Moss ships. Some beautiful videos there. And another one that I thought was really fun was the Star Trek to Stargate actors that have appeared in both, because everybody's got to do that. Maybe I should make that a top 10 video, because there's been like, I think it's 34 or 38 actors that have crossed over, and in my top 10 things I want to see of Stargate, that was one of them. I want to see more, some more Star Trek actor cameos, and some more just sci-fi in general. Katie Sackhoff needs to make an appearance in Stargate. That'll give her Star Wars, Battlestar, and Stargate. So those are just some of the things but this is what I like, is it's steady Stargate content. If you have been feeling nostalgic about it, you heard the news about Amazon wanting that, and you want some Stargate content where we're just going to talk about it and look at what made it so great, then look no further than Dial the Gate. This is a great YouTube series, and it is one that, be assuredly, MGM is watching. These are places like Gate World and Dial the Gate. These are Stargate hubs that are where the biggest portion of Stargate fans are gathering. So this isn't just a podcast that talks about Stargate. This is a hub for Stargate fans. And so it really gets to show, when you show your support to these kind of YouTube channels and podcasts, this is the kind of stuff that Amazon will notice, and they will realize there's a hunger for Stargate. So with that, definitely check out Dial the Gate. There is something there for everyone. And I will continue to share their videos, especially when we have ones like the recent one they had with a companion. So many great clips that the companion brought in there to share. So if you want an overview of what the companion is, check out Dial the Gate. If you want just really any new Stargate information, check out Dial the Gate. All right. With that, I will catch you in the next video.